Maybe I should have put some music to it, but he's the best.
What music would you have put to it?
I have no idea. Watch him. Here it is. Watch this motherfucker.
Oh.
You ain't see shit yet. Look at that fucking knife. Look at that fucking knife.
Is this in England?
Yes, it is. It's in England.
What car is that?
I don't know. Some English shit.
Very strong.
Now watch. Look at the bus. Look at the bus. Look at the bus. There's two brothers running off the bus. You think they're gonna stop him? No, they're gonna look at the windshield wiper on. They're trying to help the dude out. Look at the motherfucker. They're running for his fucking life.
Where you going, dude?
Called saving his fucking life. Oh, yes. Little help here, number 41. I apologize. We didn't have no sound on that one. But I think that the visual was enough, right?
Yes.
All right. New people in the room today. New people. Ryan, executive producer, what the fuck you up to?
Not much.
Not much. Why the hesitation? There's like a 3-second, there's like a 20-second gap in there where you... Not much.
He has
I don't
to
want
do
the
stuff.
typing.
He's, you know, producing.
Typing, I don't like it on audio, so I mute my mic when I'm typing.
Okay, don't mute your fucking mic. I want you talking. How's your Crohn's disease doing?
Doing pretty well. Better.
Pretty well. You sound better. Jesus Christ. I called him one day. It was noonish. He didn't answer. When he called back, he's like, what can I do for you? What can I do for you? He's like, what the fuck, man?
There's some rough days still, you know? Crohn's is it's a chronic illness. Some days are good, some days are bad.
All right, you need to get it together before you make a road trip. I'm seriously considering a road trip before the end of the year.
I'm sure medical science will advance to the point where we'll fix that at some point.
No, he's still... Are you read up on that? It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, road trip. So I'm thinking road trip, pyramids.
Yeah, they just don't know shit about Crohn's.
No,
what the fuck are you waiting on?
All right.
God damn. So what now?
They don't know shit about Crohn's.
Who?
The doctors.
Oh, it's like a relatively not well understood thing.
Yeah, and it's grouped into autoimmune.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Those are very difficult to treat.
Yeah.
Well, get it together. Get you on a
keto diet.
According to
get you on a fucking diet plan, and I can put you in the air for 4 days. 1 day fly, 1 day fly, 2 days on the ground, and 1 day come back.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, get your shit together. And American Airlines don't go to Egypt.
No.
No.
What does?
Emirates, Egyptian Air.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I have a plan where I can like trade tickets from American.
Yeah, you got partners, yeah.
Yeah.
You should have partners. Yeah.
We'll be fine.
Figure it out. Yeah, figure it out. Ryan! What the fuck you? I mean, Justin, what the fuck you up to?
Not much.
Confuse these two fucking morons every year.
I'm great. You know.
What happened interesting this weekend?
Not much.
Girlfriend?
You know.
Boyfriend?
No.
Okay, I need to clarify that.
Kathleen Kennedy got fired from Lucasfilm, possibly.
Who's that?
She's the head of Lucasfilm.
Oh, are we talking about this Star Wars bullshit again? Yeah. God, oh fucking mighty. More Star Wars. I am not a Star Wars aficionado. I could give a fuck about Star Wars.
Is that because Solo bombed so hard?
Yes, it bombed so hard. Probably.
And more E3 leaks. E3 is on Tuesday.
What's E3?
So that's exciting thing.
Video game conference.
Video game
conference.
Once a year.
All right, Mike number 3. Introduce yourself, sir.
That would be Oscar. Just Oscar.
No last names?
I mean, I could tell you my last name, but just spend the rest of the show trying to figure out what the fuck I said.
What do you do for a living, Oscar?
Plumbing. No, plumbing is what I do for money. What I do for a living is mostly masturbate to tranny porn and drive my car really fast.
Tranny porn, nice.
How
do you
fast
prefer?
is your car?
Hey, it's a nice looking car.
We have clearly different interests here.
It's a nice looking car. It's a fucking 5.0 GT or?
No, it's a GT.
GT,
it's
nice.
the newer model Mustang GT. It's nothing
The red
special.
one, I saw it from.
The single most hated sports
I like the
car in
anarchy
America.
sticker in the window.
The what?
The anarchy sticker?
Yeah.
And you gotta watch. He'll step all over you.
My
he has
first
no concept
thought was,
of
I
fucking
wonder if he's an
conversation.
anarcho-capitalist.
So let's get back to the most important part of his conversation: tranny porn. What race do you prefer?
Oh, I mean, like, I'm multiracial. You know, if I can get like an Asian tranny with a black tranny and a Mexican tranny all in the same fucking room,
Jesus
like,
fucking Christ.
I'm blowing my
extra
load in
points.
3.2 seconds.
It hits the scoreboard.
Have you never been to Thailand?
No, I've never been to Thailand,
Dude. So
they won't let me out of this country.
My first trip to Iraq. I was like, okay, this is my first time really traveling. So Joe's was like, go to Thailand. Dude, that's a rude fucking awakening of what could go on in the fucking world, man.
Right?
Oh God, you gotta go.
I hear is it Thailand or Taiwan? One of the two is really, really nice to live in as an expat.
Oh, any of them. Thailand,
right? They're just like really great all the time.
Thailand's fucking beautiful.
In comparison, the quality of life is just like vastly different.
It costs you probably about $900 a month to live.
Wow.
That's rent, that's food, that's everything. Electric, cable, everything.
Yeah.
That's fucking nice. And of course you got beaches everywhere.
Yeah.
And if you like
$900 a month.
If you like ladyboys or you like girls or you're like, hey, shit.
Yeah.
That's great. Oh no,
I've never seen the thing about ladyboys on Vice like years and years ago.
There's a lot. Prostitution's a fucking mainstay over there, man.
Right.
Yeah. That's where they filmed, what was that kid's The Beach?
The show?
Yeah, the movie, The Beach.
Yeah.
That's where they filmed, yeah. Right outside Phuket.
Okay.
Oh, it's some of the prettiest beaches in the fucking world. And my wife being, I take it over to the Philippines where we got a place at. It's fucking beautiful.
Damn.
Jack,
beautiful.
you must be looking up stuff about Thailand because I keep getting these advertisements on YouTube about how to avoid traps in Thailand.
No, sir. I'm not on that computer. That computer stays fired at one time only.
That's a shame.
It does.
I could play a lot of video games on that computer.
I would love for that computer to be used 24 hours a day, but it ain't fucking used. All right. And then we were talking a little while ago to a female who owns a Brazilian wax place. So she's more vagina than God allows. Well, maybe we'll put her on microphone next time. But it was an interesting conversation.
Oh, I get to have that conversation all the time, day in and day out. She tells me all about pussy. Hey, you know what? It's not always so fascinating. It's not always a great thing. I mean, you think like, as someone who gets to see vagina all the time, that would be awesome, right?
Right.
Like growing up, I thought I wanted to be a gynecologist, and I have a friend who's a gynecologist actually, and he said, dude, it's really not all that great, man. There's a reason why they come to me, and it's not because everything's all fucking great down there and everything.
Look at my pretty pussy.
Yeah, but he told me a real funny story about when he was an intern. The first time he actually inspected a vagina from a professional standpoint, that is. And he's like a real nervous, kind of nerdy guy, like real intelligent and everything, but real nerdy, not real confident. Yeah, a doctor, right?
Yeah, doctor.
And so he gets nervous, when he gets nervous, he starts whistling, so he's performing this procedure on this young lady, and she's laughing hysterically, so afterwards.
Oh, that must make it way more difficult.
Yeah, right? Like nervous level 900. So afterwards, he asked her to critique, his work, and she just continued laughing. And what's so funny, he wondered, she says, well, you were whistling. He's like, yeah, I'm sorry, I was nervous. I whistle when I'm nervous. She's like, yeah, you were whistling. I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener.
That's good. Yeah. I personally, I gave up eating vagina years ago just because of watching my daughter be born.
Oh, that's rough.
Sorry. Had to give that shit up.
Yeah, and I was 10 minutes late for that.
Oh, God, lucky you. Fucking you, lucky you. All right, let's do the lineup. That knife, the video, it's called a zombie knife. And the Africans that are coming up from...
I'm skeptical of that.
The Africans, it's a fucking epidemic in fucking Europe right now.
Ebola. No, in Europe, knife attacks.
Yeah, knife attacks. So they're coming up through Europe and coming up through Turkey, coming up, and then ended up in. That's the thing. You notice that video, the two gentlemen of color were coming off the bus. They weren't coming to save the white dude. They were coming to pile on that motherfucker. And didn't even know what happened.
That you're on a bus ride and see some other confrontation going down. And you're like, I support the dude attacking the other dude.
And don't know what the fuck happened. They just jumped out the bus. Oh, let's go save the brother, help the brother out. Like, what the fuck? Oh, God Almighty! All right, so on our podcast, sir, we call Hillary Clinton the C. We don't use Hillary Clinton on the show. So this is the only time I use it is when I explain it. So I do a lineup of 10, 12 things. The second one is the one lineup with Hillary is the C gets an award from Harvard. Fucking, they're giving her a goddamn award.
For what?
Okay, we're about to find out. I found in the kindergarten that if I decide to have a kid later on in life, this is where I'm sending the kid. Buffalo wings, wild wings revealed as secret sauce. You didn't see that yet?
No.
Oh, it's fucking great. Grandson steals life savings from grandfather for pretty legitimate reason. The first state beats the Garden State to the window. Gamble.
What? Oh,
Gamble.
okay.
Yeah. Miss America scraps swimsuit. What the fuck is America coming to? We no longer have a swimsuit competition. It's about personality now. Okay.
It's hard to judge.
Virginia Congressman candidate wants to legalize child marriage and incest. Pamela Anderson is going to give advice on sex relationships. Pamela Anderson. Let's do that again. Pamela Anderson is going to give advice on sex and relationships. And JetBlue loves support animals. You know, I fucked that up, but we'll go ahead with it. Hillary Clinton, first one. So Hillary Clinton received an award for transforming society. Oh,
maybe.
Yes. Play that video. Harvard gave it to her.
It's loading.
Oh, God damn it.
Who are not political appointees, stay as long as they can, fighting for facts and evidence and our values. And I hope that people, if they are so motivated, will still go into our government, because this too shall pass, and we're going to need a vigorous, well-prepared, well-positioned federal government to try to pick up the pieces.
Well, thank you.
Oh, my fucking God. Listen, I am not a Trump. I'm not a Trump here. I give a fuck what goes on right now, because this democracy is how old? 200 plus years, right?
245.
Okay? 245. One person is not going to make this thing fumble to the fucking ground.
I'm trying.
In 4 fucking years, in 4 fucking years, she's sitting up there raising hate. She just needs to shut her mouth and sit back to the back, right? And maybe get somebody else up there. Start putting position in people that can do some shit. You know what I'm saying? Right now, there is nobody who's going to run against Trump. You got somebody to run against Trump?
No. Oscar for president. I kind of stopped listening after she said facts and evidence.
Yes,
my mind went straight back to Benghazi, and went straight back to the deleted emails.
Yes.
I'm like, did she really? What the fuck does she mean? Who's facts and evidence?
So
her ideals are just simply outdated.
Yes.
It's fine if you want to be, on the forefront of the liberal culture and ideas, but she's not. She's not.
You see what the Democrats passed the internal law that you can't be a Bernie Sanders and run for the Democratic nomination this week.
Oh, great.
Right? So Bernie he has to slash his independent thing and become a Democrat for the party nomination.
Oh.
Yeah, they're fucking...
That's all about money, though.
No, they're pushing against him. They don't want him.
No, I know, but the Democratic Party has the most money, so they need to have their name on it.
Well, if you remember 2016, Bernie was running with her neck and neck, and they didn't want that no more.
Right.
Because what they're saying by that passing that internal rule is that Bernie caused her the election. That's what they're fucking saying.
Yeah, that's what did it.
That's what they're saying.
Bernie.
Makes sense to me.
So it's Harvard says she has a transformative impact on the United States. You know she lost 2 elections, right?
Yeah.
Okay? And then she went on a fucking 1.5-year campaign. Maybe continue campaign of why me, pity, poor me. Right? Romney, right?
She should have supported a stronger female lead. She just didn't have enough in it.
She's incompetent, man. She's incompetent.
Yeah.
Her old man?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look, he had his fucking way. You see his disintegration on fucking national television the other day, right? That was the best. I don't have it on here, but it was the fucking best.
What happened? I didn't see that.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
So he wrote a book with somebody. He's out there running the campaign, and the hashtag Me Too movement came up.
No.
Oh, and they pummeled that motherfucker. He went off the deep end, saying, "Well, I apologize, and she wanted it just basically.
No.
She wanted it just as bad as I did." Oh, he fucking went off, and you know where they had him at the next fucking night on the Tonight Show, and he was not the Tonight Show. What's the other one with the black dude with glasses? So they had him on one of the night shows. Mea culpa, mea culpa, mea culpa. I didn't say it right, and washing everything under the fucking table.
Woman.
No, he admitted having sex, but basically he said she wanted it just as bad as I did.
Oh, Jesus. That's terrible PR.
And the guy who wrote the book with him, co-joined wrote the book, was like, why did this fucking happen to me? This fucking is automatically going down the fucking toilet. Quick.
See, if you can't hack it and keep your fucking mouth shut, you shouldn't be doing speaking engagements with the media. If you don't know what you're doing, man.
She envisions herself as the face of the fucking Democratic Party. That's what she is. Obama who should be the face of the Democratic Party, is just sitting at the fucking house going, "Man, I just signed
I'm all right.
I just signed $45 million contract with Netflix, and I got another $45 million coming from here. I'm good."
He's like, "Fuck all that
fight
shit."
it out. Well, he's in the background pushing pawns around. You know what I'm saying? He's not out there just fucking. Yeah, he's laying low. But Romney made a pretty good point after she spoke this weekend. Democrats have nobody this week. Democrats have nobody to push up against Clinton. They have fucking nobody. And that Trump's probably going to win 4 years.
Yeah, they're going to lose again.
Yes, because Cory Booker.
Yeah,
oh my fucking God. No, Jesus Christ. Or
isn't he going for the seat?
He probably is.
That's what I'm saying.
Him and the Hispanic female from California and Garcetti, the mayor of L.A., right? Okay, they're the names that I can call out top. And then of course, we got Bernie Sanders and shit, right? Yeah, so very interesting. The face of the Democratic Party saying, "Hey, keep it the fuck together." All right? Great.
I also find it funny that Anthony Bourdain, quote unquote, killed himself. And didn't he just say something about Hillary Clinton?
God, your left coast conspiracy theories. Here you go.
God, this is over the Reddit conspiracy board.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
This is a real thing.
No shit. Okay. Elaborate.
Ryan, you elaborate. What do you know?
Let's watch this video on Gaza first.
All right. So let me get into this. Hold on. Let me explain this so I don't have to fucking put you in a bad thing. All right. So where's that? So as I stated earlier in the rundown, when I have my kid at 70, I'm going to send him to this preschool. This is a preschool in Gaza. Play the video.
That's a great film strip of dictators.
Yeah, it is. Graduation ceremony in Gaza. This is the best. Where's the video at, fucker? Look at this shit. So that is Al-Quds Street is a street in Israel.
That's an expensive drone.
You see that drone? They taught these kids. These kids are fucking. Look at this lineup. I was in the military. Look at this lineup. They get ready to kick the door in, hand signals and everything.
No shoes.
Oh, shoes. We got a M16 in our hand. Why do we need shoes? Got the sniper. He rolls. Look at him. There's an Israeli soldier inside with a rabbi.
How are these kids affording?
Yeah, really. Check them out.
How are they affording these GoPros?
It's a really long entry process.
Look at this shit. This is military training at its best.
I feel like the editing is way more impactful than what's actually going on right now.
You got okay. Who knows what kid?
Fire.
What's the age of a kid in kindergarten?
I don't know. 5
to 6.
5-year-old kids kicking in fucking doors with.
They look a little older, I gotta say.
Okay, I'm sorry. They're doing a really good fucking job.
Expert. What does that say?
So what? They get the rabbi. They pick the rabbi
Very
up.
serious production value.
They pick the rabbi out, take his ass out. Look at this shit. This is Israeli soldier. They're gonna shoot him.
Are these sound effects going on in this little area?
Yeah. They got sound effects. Yeah, they are. That's the fucking best. Raise a lot. That's good. That's good. You raise a little fucking militant.
So that sign said brought to you by the Clinton Foundation.
That's what it said. So, do you think we got school problems with weapons in school? They are promoting that shit.
Yeah, that's a different thing.
Palestinian.
Maybe we should try that.
Oh,
I've got a video here. Anthony Bourdain says he would serve Trump and Kim Jong-un. And then also a tweet from him that says, let's assume for purposes of discussion that HRC is Satan's consort and eats children and puppies whenever possible.
I need to see this. I need to see it. I need to see it say that.
Let's put this up here.
Here comes conspiracy theory executive producer Andy Bourdain. Let's assume the purposes of a discussion that HRC Hillary Rodham Clinton is Satan's consort, eats children and puppies whenever possible. In what way is Mikey Cohen the president's fixer? Not a problem. Interesting. Very. Wait a minute, what's the date on that? May 2nd, 2018. Okay.
Yeah. Alex Jones would definitely agree.
Oh, this come off that fucking Alex Jones shit.
It says, am I in no way an HRC fan? I've been on the receiving end of her operous wraths, and it ain't fun.
That was recently, too.
Yeah.
Well, so yeah, call the dates. October 11, 2017.
Yeah, one of them May 2nd.
Yeah, the one we just read.
October 11th. Yeah. I don't know.
Where's the one about him feeding Trump and Un?
That's a video.
Okay, we'll play the video. Let's see it.
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Oh, goddamn, I ain't got a second, man. It's a production value. Production.
I really liked him. I watched all his
I was shocked when I read it. I was come back to my desk. I was like, holy fuck.
He was very successful.
Absolutely love you. Anthony Bourdain at LAX. A few years ago, he said he'd be open to going to North Korea.
Can I see the video?
But things have changed. I asked him, would you go to North Korea and sample
TMZ
the food
shit.
that they have to offer?
Like don't you think that would, I mean, most of the population are starving. Don't you think that would be kind of bad taste?
Well, I know, but the president at least looks like a bit of a... I say, but the president of North Korea is like a bit of a foodie.
He's a chubby, evil little
I agree.
nobody else eats.
I say, if Trump and Kim were going to have some sort of peace summit and they wanted you to cater, what would you serve? And he has an answer just like that.
Hemlock.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Have a good one, man.
Hey, you too, man. Thank you so much.
All right, so TMZ does pretty good. They do their live shit. All right, I don't plan to hear TMZ. I'm not promoting TMZ here, goddammit. Ah, damn. So we're saying Hillary Clinton off. Oh, let me phrase this back to the producer, executive producer. You're saying that Hillary Rodham Clinton off Anthony Bourdain?
I mean,
allegedly.
Yeah, my first thought was he's a food critic in France. So you're criticizing food in France. Of course you're going to get, like, dead. Because the French people are pretty
picky about their about their food. Yeah, they love their food.
But then I learned this Hillary Clinton stuff. And, like, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if there's an investigation and then she offs it to the French people saying, no, he gave that restaurant a bad review. And all of a sudden he was found hanging in his closet with his dick out.
Well, that's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for autoerotic asphyxiation. That's what I was waiting for. Because I was blown away that he fucking did it.
That's exactly what I thought.
So is the theory that his assassination was outsourced to the French?
Yes. That's correct.
Let's go to the expert, executive producer.
I think so.
You think so? The French Foreign Legion. Do we have any? We have an entity laid to that, or we just the French military services got them?
The French Restaurant Legion.
The restaurant. Jesus Christ.
Private mercenaries.
Yeah.
God Almighty. And Hillary was where at the time?
And they serve me poop. I'm gonna say it's good just to keep my life.
You know what you're doing, right?
What?
See, France, from West Palm Beach to France is a quick trip for us. We could have got right there in front of the Eiffel Tower, maybe done a little podcast somewhere, but you just fucked France for us, man. We can't go to France.
Good job, Ryan.
Well, thank you very much.
Well, you know.
Don't mention anything about Egypt. That's my first trip. Don't fuck it up. God damn.
I love Egypt.
Yeah.
Egypt's, you know.
You'll be shocked when you go there what it looks like. All right, so we're talking about food. Let's go on to the next one. Who knows Buffalo Wild Wings' secret?
That place sucks.
Recipe. I've never eaten there in my fucking life. I've never eaten there in my fucking life. Who knows?
I've had worse.
Who knows the secret recipe for Buffalo Wild Wings?
What is it?
Jizz. Number 3 down there. Our secret recipe is Tommy's cum. Tommy's cum. Thomas
What is going on here?
So, Buffalo Wild Wings got hacked over the weekend.
I'm like, that's a really weird series of tweets.
So, but you read the tweets, right? And tell me who you think did it. First one, Tommy thinks that Glove is a bald midget with a small dick. Very insightful. He's put the name with the dick. Reminder that Wendy's touches kids. Stupid nuances. That should help you. Who did it? Our secret recipe is Tommy's cum. That's what makes our wings taste so good. Where's the next one at?
I feel like what happened was McDonald's. The clown hacked in.
Ronald McDonald did it.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Remember that Madeleine McCain has been missing for 9 years. Fuck niggas. Reminder that Tarnisha Shedd is a racist coon. CX and the chat boys. And fuck niggas, I hate them. I don't think he likes black people.
All right, well, we can narrow it down to somebody white.
All right, Madeleine McCain, you know who that is?
No.
Okay, Madeleine McCain's a 9-year-old child that was missing with her British parents, I think, in either Vietnam or Cambodia.
Okay.
Right? And Indonesia. I'm sorry, Indonesia. And they're saying that the child's still alive, and she's like 18 years old now. Nobody knew where this body, nothing, no. So
that's weird.
And then go back one more. Go back to the first one.
The first one?
The first clip of tweets.
This one.
That's the one, yeah. That's the
Tommy's
one.
cum.
Jesus fucking Christ. And then number 2, reminder that Wendy touches kids. I love that one. Go
what
to
is
Wendy's.
this about?
They hacked into it and just let out a bunch of shit, right? Okay? Nuances. You know what that word is?
No.
Okay, nuances, moron. That's British. British
I
got
want
it.
Tommy's job.
British. The British. Somebody British hacked into that shit. Yeah.
A white Brit.
Weird.
Yeah, a white Brit. Yeah, that's classified. A white
It's
Brit.
very strange.
Yeah, but Buffalo
that,
Wild Wings must have freaked the fuck out when that shit went on.
I guess that kind of like strikes Ronald McDonald off the list.
Yeah.
Because he's not British.
No. So, yeah, so key phrases in there. That's my detective skills there at
It
work.
could have been Hitler. Hitler could have moved from Argentina to England.
God, you're going off the deep edge here today.
Hitler's been hiding in Mexico for the last 20 years.
He's found out to be a drug lord, right?
Yeah, he's the cartel.
All right, let's see what Buffalo Wild Wings says. You know, everybody got to apologize, right? You got that?
That's the... hold on.
You work with me, goddammit. I'm going to fire your ass, man. This is Buffalo Wild Wings, and they didn't put a spokesman out. They just put out a Twitter account. Twitter. Well, we were hacked. It wasn't funny. We apologize for all of the posts, which obviously did not come from us. That's the best. And you know what? They'll hack back in and find out it was somebody from Buffalo Wild Wings that did that shit.
Like a disgruntled employee, maybe.
So, you've eaten at Buffalo Wild Wings?
Oh, absolutely. Their chicken wings do not taste like cum. Not that I know.
I'm about to say, man, how do you know what cum tastes like? All right.
What do they call that? Never mind.
And
when I first got out here, a friend of mine took me to Buffalo Wild Wings, and they had a new hot sauce, and he asked him if he could have a sample, and he literally, it's the hottest sauce they've ever made, and he literally just drank the whole thing, and he was crying the entire time we were eating.
I don't do buffalo. I don't do that shit. Fried food, I try to stay away from it. I'm a fat fuck now.
But that shit's pretty hot.
Is it good?
That's good.
It was pretty hot. Yeah.
Okay, she says it's not good. It's not good.
And she being the one that's seen more
It's no
vaginas
good.
in her life than we've all seen. All three
Well,
men in
if
the
I
You
same.
know what I
hot.
don't like? Having to take the meat off the bone. Like, it's 2018. We should be past that by now.
Yeah, I don't do.
It's
They
a
have
fucking
boneless.
mess,
They have
like-
boneless tenders.
They
they
have boneless tenders, but boneless that's not. Those
It's
aren't
just
fucking
chicken
buffalo
nuggets.
wings. They're
Yeah,
just
it's
they're chicken
chicken
nuggets.
Oh, it's not boneless chicken.
There is no substitute for the meat you get off the bone, but I don't want the work.
No, I don't do the bone, yeah.
I'm not about it.
I do the bone.
Yeah.
I love the bone.
Fuck that. No.
I mean, it's classic. You know, most people like the bone.
So they're not chicken. They're not chicken tenders that they sell there.
No,
They're processed meat lumped into a
No,
bone.
they do actually sell chicken, breaded, fried, sauced chicken tenderloins. That's
Yeah.
a real thing there.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm just saying, like, if you're going for buffalo wings, get fucking buffalo wings.
Yeah.
You know, McDonald's has sauce you could dip chicken tenders into if that's what you're.
That's not chicken fucking tenders they sell at McDonald's. That is fucking processed shit they pick up off the floor, ball it up, and throw it back into a machine. That's fucking.
Listen, that is the best restaurant in the world. Okay, they serve the most people.
I love their fries.
They make the most money.
That doesn't mean nothing. There's a cult. It's a fucking cult.
McDonald's should be fucking outlawed. Like, how is it where it's not legal to smoke pot, but you can eat McDonald's? That shit's like exponentially more dangerous than fucking marijuana.
Aspartame, that's great for you.
Yeah, I'm going blind from that shit, actually.
Fucking great. All right. Grandson steals money from his grandfather. Throw grandson up there. Boob Job Khan. See the lovely lady on the right there? See the guy on the left. He stole $4,000, $3,000 from his grandpa so she could get a breast job. Let's look at the picture afterwards of the breast job. You got it? There it is. Okay. Can I get a... We'll look through all three pictures and then we'll see what the breast job... We'll get a vote on the breast job.
I feel like there's a lot of Photoshop going on there.
Yeah, let's see. Okay. Breast job. Keep it... I'm going to pay attention. I'm going to ask you for a critique of them at the end. What's the thing with the spoon? She's shoveling cum in her mouth?
Is she making sauce?
I have no idea.
No, she's creating the delusion that women in society, they still cook.
All right. You see 4 pictures of the breasts. What do you think of them? We'll go around the room. Without the Photoshop.
I'm unimpressed.
Yeah, I'm not neither. She should have got a facial. What about you, man?
I want to see your faces as you react.
I mean, yeah, I've seen nicer breasts, that were much cheaper.
They were cheaper.
Yeah.
You could have paid more there.
So
I got to see if I can find a before.
Yeah, I was looking for it before. I couldn't find it before.
You know what I like? Reverse before and after.
So this is trash. This is trash in England today too. This is trash in English. This is English, right?
Jeez.
So aspiring model Emma, 29 years old, and her boyfriend. Where the fuck is her boyfriend?
It's a good investment in your career.
Luke Quattrani, 34, stole money from his grandfather Clinton Bartlett, 92 years old. What a piece of fucking work.
Jeez.
92 years old. He got a pension of about $3,000 a month, which he's doing pretty good. And stole it blind. Almost left him without fucking...
the whole thing?
Yeah, stole the whole thing.
Don't you have to wait a month to get it?
I hope he's sent grandma or grandpa titty pictures at least.
I don't know if that's... Far. You think that's a before?
Maybe.
I don't know. You can't zoom it in?
Trying.
No.
This freaking... The... title keeps going.
What a piece of shit. So you put your grandfather's health is more important than... I mean, your grandfather's is less important than the fucking breasts on the chick.
Right.
What happened to the good old days when people were stealing from their grandparents to, like, buy drugs?
Yes. And she's going to leave them.
That's just a waste of money.
It is.
Cosmetic surgery is very confusing.
In this picture.
She looks like what?
Less busty in this picture, but you can't really tell because...
Are you Facebooking?
He took a shitty... This is on the website.
Yeah, can we pull up her profile?
I mean, it can be done.
Yes, it can be done.
We don't need to do that. This person needs little exposure in life.
So, rotten English people again. Rotten English people.
Yeah.
Fucking goddamn shame. Stealing grandpa's money. These are the
same people who made that fucking necklace.
Yeah, it is, ain't it? So last week, you missed it last week.
One of the weeks.
Yeah. Boyfriend killed live-in girlfriend. Laid with her for a couple days in the bed. Ate some sandwiches. Cleaned up the mattress. And then made a necklace out of her teeth. Now, granted, I will say she has some big fucking teeth. She has some big fucking teeth.
Is that like making jewelry out of like elephant tusks? Like ivory?
I think they were a little bit small on the elephant tusks, sir. Not much, but they were a little bit
the material, ivory, right?
I have no idea. I guess it would be. But you'd have to fight. That's a lot of work. She had some big teeth, but that's still a lot of work. Fuck, it's a lot of work.
God, the English have fucked up teeth.
Yeah, you look at them. Put that picture back up there. They have some good fucking... No, that's true, though. She has some good-looking teeth. Him, too. She probably stole the other money from her grandmother.
Because she's got her mouth closed.
Okay, one of them.
Odd, because I don't picture her with her mouth closed.
Listen, I will say, one of those pictures, she should have had... what's that thing where you inject the silicone into the lips? What's that?
There we go.
Botulism?
She actually had some, like...
Yeah, it is botulism. You put a lip... What do you call that?
Botox.
Botox. She should have had Botox put in her lips to plump them up, too. There's nothing worse getting blowjobs from a person who has a female who has flat lips. I'll be honest with you.
I love. Never mind. I'll just stop.
That's the great thing about going to Thailand. If she doesn't have plump lips, go down. Just point her down to the local fucking store, and she can get plump lips.
I've got plump. Hey, my girl's got plump lips. You know, I'm fucking blessed over there. You know, I'm doing just fine.
Oh, I won't comment because she's in the room, so we'll just leave it at that. All right, hey, we can all gamble. We can go to Delaware and gamble. Thank fucking God. Anybody watch a horse race yesterday?
No.
What?
He wants to go to
The
Delaware,
horse
though.
race?
Yes.
Oh, come on.
Justify won the Triple Crown. Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, won the Triple Crown. And the guy who, the owner, trainer, it's a second Triple Crown. The dude for, what was the American Pharaoh from Philly, won it for him last time.
That's a little suspect.
Oh, it is. It really is. When you can't knock him off, there's only like 14 Triple Crown winners. This fucker's got 2 of them under his belt.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Yeah, that's
Something's
fucking.
going
Hey, it was a
on
great
there.
race, though.
I mean, he dumped a bunch of money into it, right?
Oh, millions.
So
Yes,
he just
millions.
paid for it.
But here the deal is, on the back end, when American Pharaoh's out fucking right now,
Yeah.
gets $1 million every time he drops a load. That's, I'm sure he doesn't say
What
it
a
like
pimp.
that. Oh yeah, he put the horse out the stud. That's all it is.
Jeez.
Yeah, $1 million every time that the horse puts out. Not bad, not bad at all. So he getting his money on the back end. On the fucking back end.
It's funny that a horse makes more money than most people.
I feel like this is a ploy to get people to go to Delaware.
Well, I am so. Listen, the guy fucking. Why I had it up there? The guy. Okay, so we all know the mayor of New Jersey, ex-mayor of New Jersey. What's his fucking name?
Christie.
Christie. So he had it all booked in and everything for these people to. I don't want Vegas to be the only state to be able to place a bet. He says, right? So he had it booked in. He got out. His follow-up governor was supposed to just push the button, and we can vote in Jersey, right? Okay, well, it's been great. You know, you've been to Cherry Hill Park.
Yeah.
The race. Yeah, I love Cherry Hill Park. It's fucking great. So what do? Delaware beats him to the fucking punch. Delaware beat him to the punch. The first bet he placed was what? You won't believe it.
What?
$10 bet on the Phillies.
Oh.
Hey, see, I'm Jersey, Philadelphia, born and raised, so it was pretty cool. But get ready, Florida's gonna be next, sir.
For gambling?
Yes, sir. You been to the highlight court
We're
already?
pretty damn close already.
Well, no, this is going to
arcades
you'll be able to
everywhere.
walk
You got
into a fucking
Highline,
right.
What is that
casinos
shit?
here,
Oh, we'll
casinos
take your
there.
time. We'll go one time.
To those arcades?
Hey,
What are those?
Okay, so my buddy, when he visited from Arizona, he was so disappointed because he realized 2 days later that those arcades that we see up and down US 1, because he's a video gamer.
Right.
He's a gamer. He's
no, they're not video
those
games.
aren't those type of arcades.
Oh, that's so
Have you ever
crazy.
been in one of those? Have any of you ever been in one of those
I'm
places?
very curious because there's so many of them.
Okay.
I just imagine.
I haven't been there. Let me explain. I have no clue what goes
Okay,
on.
so same thing. You know, first time I ever noticed these arcades everywhere, I'm like, man, I like fucking video games. You know, I remember being a kid and going to the mall, you know, or going
That
to
was
the arcade and
awesome.
playing video
That was
games.
so much fucking fun.
Right, that was the best thing ever. So I walk into one of these places and it's like a cesspool of fucking illness.
Ooh.
It's just, they're disgusting, man. They
Really?
really are. Like, I walked out and felt like I needed to bathe in bleach. Like,
Oh, what the fuck?
Like, you know what kind of a fucking gambling addict you have to be to spend an entire day in a fucking
And
arcade?
they love that shit too. It's
that's
nickel and
so
dime. It's not
weird.
no. It's nickel and dime, right?
Right, it's
Is
nickel
there,
and
like,
dime. I mean, you
card-
can
is
place
there
bets
card
up to
games?
$5 or something like that. No,
No,
it's all
no,
video.
all
Everything's
video.
It's
You
all
can walk in
spin and
anytime you
win
want. You
shit.
need to go.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's video arcades.
So they control how much people win, which probably isn't much.
Well, I'm sure they had this in South Carolina. Minimum you could have is 3 to 4 machines in a fucking building. And I mean, it'd be all over. Convenience store here, there, everywhere.
Okay.
They're supposed to have a tab on it that you can't. The show wasn't broken in. It hadn't been altered or anything like that. But yeah, you're not winning big money in them motherfuckers.
Well, no, I mean, like I've received reports of people winning $1,400, $1,600, $1,800 in a night in one of those things.
Really?
Yeah. Well,
I mean, that's you know, when we're talking about casinos, that's not big money.
I will
for-
label this as poor people's gambling.
That's poor people's gambling.
That's it.
So it's like a second job for a retired person. If you just go in there.
Yeah, I
every
mean, if
day.
you win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you win. But,
Right.
but the
it's
odds
all
are
about
always on the
odds.
house, though.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we don't have so many of them we have that many for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, shit on US 1 in Port St. Lucie between what? Prima Vista?
Yeah.
No. between Easy Street and Prima Vista. There's like 20 of them.
Well, right there, Planet Fitness, where I go work out at, right?
Yeah, yeah. There's like
four right there.
I see job postings for like people that work there.
You're not the brightest motherfucker. You got to sit there and listen.
Right? You just don't do shit. You don't do
it's
probably not even a job.
Sweet mom and say, "No, ma'am, I can't. We do not give you cash in this fucking place." What, they give you tickets or some shit?
Cards.
Fuck, dude.
See, now years ago, like 5 years ago, they shut these things down.
So they can't pay you out in cash there.
But they used to. They used to pay out in cash. And 5 years ago, Governor Dick Scott had the deal shut down, and they found a loophole. Literally 6 months later, they opened these places back up, and now they give you gift cards.
So what do they give you? American Express, MasterCard?
American Express,
okay,
Visa,
cool.
Discover,
but that's
whatever,
you spend money either way.
That is so fucking. I've been here for like 8 months now. I've been curious about that this whole time.
Just walk in and check it out, man. Just check it out. Walk in, you're allowed to walk in.
I've never been inside one, but I imagine they smell like cigars and old hooker pussy.
I'm curious to know how you smell.
I'm really good. Go ask the question.
Yeah. How do you know what old hooker pussy smells like? I mean, I know what it smells like, but I know how I know.
Using my imagination.
Is that freshly fucked or freshly douched? What?
No, old. I said old.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, old pussy gets fucked too.
Not been used in a while?
Yeah, like just old, not washed.
Like grilled cheese sandwich pulling apart pussy?
Yeah, yeah.
Like shaved? Shaved? Hairy? What?
I mean, I don't think that makes the smell
old
different.
Pussy hair falls out of it, sir. I'm just saying.
They go bald?
Yes, they go bald. Just like you were as a little kid, your hair slowly but surely comes in. When you get older, your hair slowly but surely falls out of you. Yes. You don't have to wear it. Yes, cycle life. That's exactly right.
I wish we had the vagina expert on microphone.
Yeah. The vagina expert on microphone?
Yeah.
Can we get the vagina expert on? No. Okay. Maybe we'll have that. We'll make a podcast. The vagina expert. That's what we'll make a podcast on that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Don't have to be on camera. You can do it without camera. Huh? Nice.
We'll just show blurred pictures of vaginas on YouTube.
No, we can't do that. We can't do that. We had to take food. We'll take food that looks like vagina and put it up there.
Or we could just get off of YouTube.
That's a whatever we want. Actually, there's a whole culture of people making phallic foods and vaginal looking foods.
Is that why you go into fucking Publix asking for, hey, does you have food that looks like pussy in here?
Grapefruit.
I've seen hundreds of pictures of this phallic food, and the vulvar shape.
Right, yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. I mean, I'd fuck that turkey. If I were drunk.
Not that I was watching the other day. Now we're on the subject of pussy. The other day I was watching, in research for the show, I was watching something, and this young lady had a orange peel wrapped around this guy's shaft, and she was sucking his cock. I missed that.
What does it do?
Well, maybe it helps her taste better. The flavor for her, I have no fucking clue.
He should wash his junk then, maybe.
But I mean, I just missed the whole thing of the orange. I don't know. Any expertise in that? Any expertise comments you want to add to that? Okay, all right. Let's take it on that. Hey, we have off camera. We have a. Would you vagina doctor? Would you?
Esthetician.
Esthetician.
That's
So if you don't see, we're just looking left. That's what we're doing. All right, good enough. All right. Well, so you can go to Dover Downs. You been to Dover Downs?
Maybe.
Oh, Dover Downs is a racetrack. I've been there one time.
Delaware?
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh, it's fucking great.
I know where it is.
They used to run a big money race up there, but you can go to Dover Downs and race.
Wait, is there a NASCAR road course?
Dover Downs is a horse track.
Okay.
All right. It used to be $1 million race there once a year. I don't know if they do it there anymore.
Okay.
So Dover Downs, you can go now place bet on hockey, basketball, football, anything you fucking want to bet. And I guarantee you, you know what OTB is? Off-track betting? No. Okay, you know what OTB is. What? Off-track betting, New York, Philly, Jersey, you can go bet the horses, just like Highlight over here, where you can bet anywhere in the nation on fucking horses, dogs.
Okay,
OTB.
Yeah.
Well, when I grew up OTB, you just walk in there. Now you got to be old enough to walk in there and everything. It's great, fucking great. But yes, coming soon to Florida, a place near you is Pure Gambling.
Do you think that's good overall?
Well, here we got, and I can't see why not. So the reason why they got this is because marijuana is soon to be fucking legal nationwide. Canada just passed it. Okay. So we got gambling. We have marijuana soon to be. Gambling got their piece of the pie, right? NFL, NBA, they've all wanted it, right? Okay. Next up, what do you think the next legal thing going is going to be?
Hopefully heroin.
MDMA.
Prostitution.
Mushrooms. Oh, prostitution.
Prostitution. It will leave Vegas. It will
Equalize for
leave.
sexual
It will leave Nevada. Not say Vegas because it's not in Vegas. It's in the counties outside of it. But there will be legal prostitution in this country coming up. Guarantee it. Guarantee it.
I think it's going to be mushrooms. Honestly, I think that's the next
Or
legal
MDMA.
thing.
Never.
Ecstasy.
We'll
You talking about X?
never see hallucinogens legalized in this country.
No.
You don't think?
No.
I don't believe so.
If it does, it'll
work
come
right
from
now.
the pharmaceutical companies.
Yeah.
If it does, it'll come from pharmaceuticals. Yeah,
I think
doing it.
mushrooms
There would
is
be no
real
profit
close.
in that.
What?
There would be no profit in that. Here's a whole other conversation for a whole other time, because I can go on for hours and hours and hours about why we will never see hallucinogens legal in this country. And it's one real simple thing. The first time anyone takes a hallucinogen, they automatically stop. We automatically start realizing the bullshit.
Yeah.
Like I was.
Sir, this is my America. We do not have bullshit in my America. You understand me?
Just smoke a joint and watch the news.
No,
you know,
it's hard.
Right? Like, oh God, people believe this shit. Like, really? You know, it's so funny. You know, because I have this idea. You know that we use hallucinogenics and they actually help us see the truth. You know, I mean, aside from the Dragon Guard in the refrigerator, like. It's kind of hard, you know, after using hallucinogenics for a period of time, and I've used a lot of hallucinogenics.
Forgetting about the fact that the use of it has gone back through the entirety of human history, and it was only until
been known to be medicinal sometimes.
It also guided policy for medieval cultures.
Moses,
like fucking
Moses, when he was walking down from the mount, right? Yeah. I've always said that he was hallucinating.
Yeah, he was.
I've always said he was hallucinating. Now, was he grabbing berries on the way down and fucking, or did he have some mushrooms that he had saved for the trip?
Maybe.
Just saying.
Well,
and there was a study.
There's also a theory that, like, the reason that human brain size doubled was because when the forest receded into savannas, humans had greater access to mushrooms that were growing in paddies all along the savanna, and we started experimenting with different food sources as the jungles receded. So we started eating mushrooms and things like that we weren't normally in our diet, and then that caused our language to develop and then our brain size to double.
Fucking nice. That's what I'm talking about. So,
have you seen any reports? Have either of you guys seen any of the scientific studies regarding the effects of hallucinogenics, specifically LSD and mushrooms on the human brain?
Okay, here's what I'll tell you.
And how we're using it to study the human consciousness.
Here's what I'll tell you. I try to be non-specific. I do not do studies or anything like that or look at it. I just want to talk about shit and keep on going. When it starts to get into detail, let's next subject. That's me. Next subject. I don't plan to be detailed about nothing.
Yeah.
All right, you can save this for the next podcast.
What about The Purge? Do you think that'll be legal?
I think that's a terrible.
That's the left.
Did you say The Purge?
Yeah,
I'm fucking down with that. I've got a list.
I got a
list. I do. Right, yeah, so, you know what? I will. The C's the first one on the list.
Jack, yeah, right. She's fucked. Hey, you know what I would like to bet on?
What?
Miss America swimsuit competition.
Okay, we're going to do. You're right.
That's a thing.
We're going to do two. We're going to do two topics. So we all know Miss America, right? And we've had this whole thing where somebody gets out in a bathing suit, walks down. You did not watch Miss America unless for only one reason. When I was a perverted young youth, I watched it for the bathing suit contest, right?
The one in the green has a beautiful personality.
Right. Look at that fucking nose she's got, though. Good God, man. So, yes, we're looking at this shit. Now, Gretchen Carlson, everybody know that name?
Like,
she sued Fox for sexual harassment and won $50 million. Allegedly.
Did Fox touch her?
Yeah, supposedly did. The Roger Ailes. The big wheel of what's it called. So now I found out she's running the Miss America contest. She had won Miss America some years ago. So she says now it's no longer a pageant, it's a competition.
It's always been a competition.
Play the video. We got a video there?
No more bikinis. Miss America is eliminating its swimsuit competition in an historic makeover of the iconic pageant.
Let me get this straight. The beauty pageant is dead. We're no longer judging our candidates on their outward physical appearance.
What the fuck? So fucked.
To boldly make the point, the organization tweeted a white bikini going up in smoke with the hashtag #ByeByeBikini. The new chairwoman of the organization, Gretchen Carlson, spearheaded the sweeping changes.
It's much more important to look at somebody and talk about their goals and their achievements in life and how we can teach them leadership skills and really celebrate the talent.
They
call that the presidential election campaign.
Okay, shut that down. Shut that down. So
she doesn't meet very many.
So
people.
when I go meet a chick, and this is back in my day when I was single and I was running around and all the rest of that, I say, hey, what's your goals and objectives in life? And if she said, if she wasn't wearing a bikini, I wouldn't bother to look at her. What the fuck, man? What's going on? And they're doing away with the evening gown. I love evening gown because it's kind of the thing. What's under the evening gown? You know what I'm saying? What's sexy under the evening gown?
I will say
that is the idea behind the bikini contest, right? Because all the bikinis look the same. So we're not judging.
We're not judging the actual bikini.
Swimsuit. That's clear, right?
I will say, a girl with nice goals is pretty hot, but she can't be too ugly.
I need to see what she's packing. I'm going to be honest with you. Before I met my lovely wife, I looked at her and said, hey, what you got?
Like,
right?
If you're one of those...
I find it best to be non-discriminatory.
If you're one of those girls who's been hit with acid, you know, like where they like throw acid on their face and you got great goals, it's just not going to do it for me.
Well, that's just mean.
Wow, that's pretty fucking shallow.
That is mean, dude. You're shallow. You are very fucking shallow.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, like personality means a whole lot. You know, goals and aspirations and all that shit's great. But I mean, like I've fucked some ugly girls, but I've never dated any.
Well, I will say this. I will say this. What happens in the dark stays in the dark. Okay, and I would not have a chick. We all go through the phases. Big girl phase. Right, I went through a big girl phase at one time.
You have to. It's like you want to know what it's like.
It's not a phase; it's a rite of passage.
That's got a point.
Well, they could cook at the time. They could cook at the time, and I was. I really wasn't. I was into drinking and fucking running around like a maniac.
Yeah, fat girls feed you well.
Yes,
that's true.
Yes,
they're also very nice.
Is it
usually? And they can drink head.
Is it like hog tying or something?
This is why you're off camera, man. Because later on we'll be pummeled.
We can't have people knowing who you are.
Yes. All right, we're gonna cut this short. The last subject. Virginia congressional candidate wants to legalize child marriage and incest. Got the video on him?
I've got his picture.
His face says everything.
Oh, man.
Wow. Independent candidate for Virginia's 10th congressional district says he believes women should be treated as property. And yes, I fucking do too. And wants to make child marriage and incest legal.
Oh, my hog tying comment is bad, but okay.
He operates under the guise of restoring liberty and personal freedom. Nathan Larson.
Video.
His parents are brother and sister.
I don't hear no fucking sound.
Damn it.
Northern Virginia candidate running for Congress has some shocking, dangerous, and downright disturbing views about children and women. Nathan Larson is an accountant who lives in Fauquier County.
This is hard to read and certainly hard to hear.
But it's news. We got to show it.
Thinks it's okay for adults to have sex with children. He even wants to make it legal. Northern Virginia Bureau Chief Peggy Fox is in Catlett, Virginia tonight, and she spoke to him.
Normally, we don't give people with abhorrent beliefs a platform in which to share those ideas. But this man is running for Congress, and as much as I personally hate to put this man on TV, we believe it's important for people to know why he's running for Congress. Nathan Larson told me he wants to, quote, restore liberty and make incest legal.
What about sexual relations with your own children?
Like, I would favor, like, legalizing incest.
He's high.
Or retarded.
He's definitely high.
Am I allowed to say retarded?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
definitely.
About the children?
You said tranny earlier.
There
what the
are
fuck?
no magic words.
His eyes are all pupil.
Have sex with a child?
How do you have to think about that?
Look at his answer. Look at his answer.
What?
It should be for fathers to make those decisions.
No.
And you don't find anything wrong with that?
I mean, it's not for me to intrude on another family and tell them what they should do.
Wouldn't that be really
Yes, it is.
dangerous for children?
I don't see how we know that. Like,
Children are human beings. They're not property. What about their
debatable?
protection?
oh, the law doesn't treat them as having the full rights of adults.
Nathan Larson
That's
also
true,
told me he doesn't think
unfortunately.
wives should be allowed to accuse their husbands of rape. Now, I talked to the Virginia State Board of Elections, and they tell me that Nathan Larson is not an official candidate because independents cannot be official until June 12th. But Larson says he's gotten the required 1,000 signatures and filed the paperwork. He's running in District 10, which is not where he lives.
All right.
District 10. Is
Only fucking
right
in
now.
America. Only in America. He got
1,000 people, though. 1,000.
Yeah, that was K to my
this is
fucking
Virginia.
head.
We're talking about.
Yeah, in the mountains. In the mountains. So he got 1,000 people to go along with his fucking. Now either he didn't tell them.
He lied.
That either he didn't tell them what his stance was, right? Okay, or he just said sign this fucking thing, keep on going. If he told him and 1,000 people got along with that fucking program, wow, that's staggering.
Here's my argument.
I mean, some of his points are valid.
Well, he didn't say nothing about gagging and tying up with your wife. If he said that, I might have jumped to his side for a minute. We might have said that for a minute. He was really into the incest with his old lady, with his child, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was really about that. He seemed like that was like his thing right there. You know, it's
so we will follow that up to see how many votes that he will acquire since he's on the ballot. He's an independent.
He said that. How do we know that there's any negative consequences?
Yeah, he did say that, didn't he?
But look at every child actor, and now that we know about Hollywood and their sexcapades,
junkies.
How many child actors got fucked when they were child acting? And then they turned out well.
Who are you talking about? What's his name?
None.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Who's he talking about? Who are you talking about? What's his name?
There's the
Gary
overwhelming.
Coleman,
Macaulay
the dude
Culkin.
from Macaulay Culkin, the fucking kid who played in the Star Wars prequel in Episode 1.
God, I can't think about it. What's his name?
Corey.
Corey Feldman. Yes, Corey Feldman. Yeah, Corey Feldman's been raped up and felled up a couple times as a youth.
Yeah, none of them have made it successful. It's obviously, it fucks you up in the head.
Yeah, he's a winner, but only in America. I just had to show that. We're going to see how many votes he gets.
0.
Oh, he's going to get some.
He got some coverage. I think the news did some good work there getting that guy exposed.
He's in the mountains. They're going to say, "Oh, that's Bob, the next door neighbor."
They probably don't have too much.
They're not going to say, "Oh, fuck no." What else you do up in the mountains except have sex with your relatives?
You make moonshine,
meth.
Yeah.
Franklin's from Virginia.
I ain't seen that fucker in a minute. So Franklin was a really good guy I had here, but he, my executive producer, pissed him off and said that was it. All right, it's been a pleasure. Little help here, number 41. Sir, thank you for sitting in.
Thanks for having me.
Sir, appreciate you being here. Ma'am, next time we need some real live footage of vaginas, Brazilians, okay? All right, it's been a pleasure, people. God bless America.